This is Lisa Grundon, and it is Tuesday night, the first Tuesday after Labor Day, and we are going to continue this dialogue of the art of self-love. And today we're talking about creating our bodies consciously with intention and on purpose. Because most people that I have noticed, and this includes me, most people that I have noticed chatting about their bodies, they're talking about their bodies in the negative. Oh, there's a big thunderstorm going on outside tonight, and for some reason, I seem to be not in the light. So anyway, so most people, a dialogue with their body goes something like this. Body, I hate you. Body, I don't like you. Why are you always so hungry? Stuff body, stuff body, stuff body, stuff body. Most of the time, the conversation is very negative. Very negative. And yet, we want to drop excess weight. We want to be our perfect size, our ideal shape. And we keep talking so awfully about ourselves, about the bodies that we're in, regardless of how much weight we think that we need to drop. I have met a lot of people in the weight loss industry, and a lot of them are coaches, and they all think, okay, it's all about working out. It's all about eating only the right stuff. It's all about working out. It's all about eating only the right stuff. And then, okay, they throw in some affirmations and some intentions. And, we have to start a lot more organically than that. We have, for lifetimes or a lifetime or maybe a year or so, or whatever it is, because there's eating disorders, there's comfort food, there's a love-hate relationship with the body, there's what we think we should look like based off what models and magazines look like, even though they don't really look like that either. And yet that's what we all think that we have to do, right? Right? And if only we could be our ideal weight, then everything would be perfect. I remember having a conversation one time with my psychology professor when I was in college, and I was noticing a person, and this woman was just to the naked eye, she just had it all together, her hair and her makeup and her eyes and just her features and her clothes and just everything. She just had it all together. And I said, wow, a person like that probably doesn't have any problems. And he said to me, I never forgot this, he said to me all those years ago, Lisa, how very interesting that you think that a beautiful body has to deal with a healthy mind. And it's like, I got it. When he said that, it's like, I really got it. It's like, okay, so beautiful body doesn't equal a healthy mind. And so what's it all about? What are we doing? And what it is that we are learning to talk to ourselves differently. And I'm not the first one to come up with this. There's a lot of other people that are doing this. However, I know that this is not only the way in, it's the way out, it's the way through, because never, ever, ever has it been, all right, I reach my goal weight and everything's perfect from here on out. It's kind of like the whole Prince Charming thing that, when Cinderella met her Prince Charming or Snow White and any of those fairy tales, and everything was perfect and they lived happily ever after, and then the next day happened. And that's pretty much the way that it is with us too, and with our bodies. And so Neale Donald Walsch called it an uncommon dialogue when he had his conversations with God. And so this is also an uncommon dialogue. It's a conversations with ourselves and with our bodies. How many of you have ever had a conversation with your body? And a conversation that's not, body, I hate you. Why can't you be thin? Why do I have to stuff myself? Why can't you look like this? That's not a conversation with the body. A conversation with the body starts out with, body, I'm listening. You get that? Body, I'm listening. What do you want, body? What do you want? And listen. And listen, because there's all these all-you-can-eat buffets, and there's just the huge American portions that we've all heard talked about. And it's, body, what do you want? What are you wanting in this moment? Because I maintain that it's not about eliminating foods from your diet. It's all about listening. Now, in the beginning, as we're learning to listen, sometimes it's a little bit easier to eliminate some specific foods from the diet, just to make it easier with the binge eating and the comfort food and all of that kind of stuff. So in the beginning, it can be easier. And so in addition to the body, what would you like? Because our bodies need some certain things. Our bodies need to move. And you can call that exercise, you can call it dancing, you can call it skipping a rope, you can call it whatever you want. Our bodies need water. Our bodies need a lot of water. Our bodies are, depending upon what study you listen to, at least 70% water, and some maintain that it's closer to 80%. So our bodies need a lot of water. So our bodies need to move, our bodies need water, our bodies need sunshine. We need to get out into the sunshine for at least 20 minutes and let the sun shine on our bodies because it feels so good. And as you are starting to treat your body more lovingly, you can ask your body what you want. What is it that you want? Now, some people maintain that they get an idea for what they want next. And so many of us are not used to acting on that intuition. And so we have tendency to ignore it. Sometimes the body wants to move. Sometimes the body wants some ice cream. Sometimes the body wants an apple or carrot. The body needs food. And the body needs sleep. The body needs rest. The body needs to get out and to move during the day so that at the end of the day, when you lay your head on the pillow, that you actually fall asleep because your body needs to rejuvenate and your body wants to rejuvenate. And so let's begin an uncommon dialogue with our bodies. Body, what would you like? Now, this is not, hey, what do you want to eat right now, Lisa? You know, because Lisa might say, hey, you know, I really want some chips and some nachos and all that kind of stuff. Maybe the body does too. There are schools of thought that maintain that the body only needs 9 bites of food to be fully satisfied. That's 9 bites. Now, I've tried this, and it is true, and teaching myself to eat more slowly into that 9 bites is dinner has been a little challenging for me. However, it's not what all the statistics say, because all the statistics are out there that says, you know, you must eat protein, you must eat more vegetables, you got to have some complex carbohydrates, you must have fats, you must have this, you must have that, and nearly every one of them, they contradict each other, right? And so, body, what would you like? Body, I'm so grateful for you, for staying with me for all of this time. I am so grateful that I can move freely. I am so grateful for nail polish that I get to put on my nails. I'm so grateful for my curly hair. I am so grateful for clothes that fit my body. And oh, by the way, it's so exciting that everything in my closet fits. You can program yourself for that, you know. And so start this conversation with your body, because so many of us, you know, the rest of the world looks at the American population and say, are Americans really all that fat? And, you know, we live stressful lives, and lots of times we live isolated lives. And so let's bring it back. Let's bring it back, and let's change the paradigm that's going on right now, where there's not so much hatred about our bodies and ourselves. It's about love. It's about love. So if you have any questions about this, please give me a call. I'm always curious. I like to know. And if you like this video, please give me some hearts and some likes, because, you know, I want to keep creating these. I want, you know, the world is not an awful place. There are awful things that happen. The world is not an awful place. As a matter of fact, the world keeps getting better and better. And it's all about what we pay attention to. It's all about the dialogues that we have. It's all about the conversations we have. And the most important conversation at first is the conversation with yourself. The conversation with yourself. Because that's really all meditation is. It's really all hypnosis is. It's all really affirmations are. So none of these are new words. All of these are words that have been bandied about since the 70s, 60s even. I've even read some books from the 20s where this was talked about. This is the concept that Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill built his life's work around. So none of this stuff is new. However, there's the way that we implement it, and we have fun with it. We have fun with it. You give me? We have fun with it, because a lot of this work, when we are dealing with issues of sexual abuse that have happened to our bodies, physical abuse that have happened to our bodies, all kinds of abuse, verbal, all of that kind of stuff. And, you know, it hits a lot of us at our core. So do you want to keep living the way someone else told you? Or do you want to start creating for you? Would you like to start creating for you? And if not today, when would be a good time to start living your life on your terms? And not on the terms that someone else set for you. So it goes like this. It's like, yo body, you know what? I love you. Yo body, I love you. Yo body, I love you. And I apologize for all that crap that I said to you and about you. I'm really sorry about that. I am learning to do it differently. And I am learning that I get to create you. And I'm learning that you are a part of me. And why would I not love something that's a part of me? Get excited, build some juice around this, go on a rant, go on a positive rant about yourself, about your body. I'm so glad for the friends that I have in my life. I'm so glad for the job that I have. I really appreciate my car. I really appreciate the fact that everything that I've said to my body still works. You know, my body still moves, and wow, I'm really interested in the fact that I can create my body consciously, with intention, on purpose, that I can actually make some of the wrinkles go away. That because for hypnosis, you know, facelifts, that's the big thing. Facelifts and breast enlargement, those are the big hot topics with hypnosis these days. It's also the big hot topics with access consciousness these days. So yo body, I'm really excited that I can recreate you. That just like when I was going through puberty, only this time I get to skip the zits. I get to create my body consciously and on purpose. And oh, what a rush, and oh, how much fun we're going to have. Do you see this? Do you get this? That this is how easy it is to create this. So join me, join my tribe, follow me on Lisa Grow to make a difference. Because it's not just the difference in the world, it's the difference in your own life. And that thus begets the difference in the world. So we start here and we go outwards. We don't start outwards and come inwards. It's all about saying yes to you. Saying no to others more often and yes to yourself. Too often we tell ourselves no because that's what we heard so many times. And that's not it anymore. It's saying yes to you, to your desires, to your body, to your love, to your life. To your life. And if not today, when? When would be a good time to start this conversation with yourself? I'm Lisa. I'm here. Please send me any questions that you have. Private message me, whatever. I will address all of your questions. So you have yourself a fabulous evening, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.